So as I was saying, just those type of matches that you feel down, you feel hurt, it's difficult to, to right away, right after the game, be able to make comments. I just think that a few calls didn't go our way the first half. Then we find ourselves 2-0. That free kick that put them into 0. But we were in the game. Yes, we were a little bit exposed in their transition in the first half. Not that many times, but a few times. And then I think the second half we didn't have the experience and the calmness to continue to stay in our plan, in our direction, and then credit to them, they found the opportunities that they had, they capitalized, they exposed us, they start getting more confident, they start moving the ball well. We had a few chances, but we were not efficient, and I think we lacked a little bit of that experience. At the end of the day, I will assume the responsibility of this defeat. We need to be a better team. I know that it's difficult when you're missing so many players, and many people could just blame on that on so many players that we don't have, which is a reality. But we cannot hide on that and just say that today the result is because we didn't have players. We had enough players still to compete. I thought we competed well in the first half, and unfortunately the second half wasn't the same. I still think that even though I assume responsibility, I believe that maybe a few individuals could be a little bit better in their work around the team, in some of the things that we could have done, or a little bit more calm to make sure that we stay in the plan and in what we wanted to do, instead of just getting a little bit too antsy and then all of a sudden just trying a little bit to find the game on their own. But as I said, overall it's more about maybe some of the other stuff that I'll assume responsibility on the defeat today.
We've got a question to start with Ryan Clark, the Oregonian. The goal that was disallowed for Eric, what was the explanation that you received on that?
They said it was offside for Ikoba being close by, but then which I think seeing it's a very tough call. I can see that call going both ways. Could be offside, could be no offside. I've seen it, as I said, both ways, and that's the reason they said it was offside on Ikoba. I think it was close to where the ball was shot in an offside position, for what they explained. But then there's a foul in their first goal. There's an offside before the free kick. When you see one thing, you need to see also the other thing on the other side. But then also, we know that that's the game, that referees can make mistakes, and we have to make sure that we are, concentrated in managing what we have in front, in the result. And then, in the second half, they just found so many spaces. They were confident. They went forward with such an ease, because we opened ourselves for them to just enjoy the game. And they have good players. They have a roster. They have the full team available, and you can see the difference between some of the players when they were confident playing on the field, and they were able to hurt us. You saw Armada, you saw Araujo. They took advantage of the opportunities.
And obviously, there were issues at the back that I'm sure that you'll look at and will want to improve on for next week. But I was wondering what you saw in terms of the midfield's issues in this game, and maybe what can be improved upon in that area.
No, I think it goes down to, when you say what are the issues of midfield, what are the issues of the back. I think in the first half we played a good game. I think sometimes we lost the discipline. Sometimes we allowed them to be able to play through the middle. Sometimes I feel that maybe the top two and maybe in the middle we didn't close that between the group there to not allow them to find some spaces in between to switch the point of attack. But I don't think that they were dangerous in the run of play. They were dangerous in the moments when we lost the ball in that we were high up on the field. In their transition, they created some moments in the first half as well. The second half is not a defensive issue, it's not a midfield issue, it's I think a lack of discipline in that moment to want it to go at the game, and then there was a problem everywhere. In the moment there were spots everywhere for them to be able to just move the ball around, getting behind, and then at that point they found so many different ways to create opportunities, and they capitalized on those opportunities. But the first half was very different.
We're going to wrap it up there. Thanks, Gio. Hello, Tega. We'll go straight to questions. Congratulations on your first MLS goal.
Thank you.
We'll start with Ryan Clark, the Oregonian.
Tega, obviously congrats on the goal, but difficult game for the squad overall. What was your evaluation of maybe the areas the team could have improved in this one?
It was really unfortunate, and it's tough to see this type of result, especially when guys are really working really hard on the field, and
Recording in progress.
And with all the training and stuff that we did, it's a tough one because you think you're prepared for it all, and I think this is one of those where you just have to go back and kind of just look at everything and try to start from scratch and start building up again.
Go back to Ryan. Go ahead, Ryan.
Tega, obviously, big moment for you. Your parents were there tonight. You were able to score a goal, pull one back for the team. Youngest Timbers player to score a goal in team history. What does that mean to you?
It really means a lot. I've put in a lot of work, and even when I came to Portland in 2018 with the academy, I had a goal in mind, and so to be able to do this, and especially when I was away from my family for so long, to be able to have them support me for this awesome moment, it really means a lot to me.
Any more questions for Tega? All right, we'll wrap it up there.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, everybody.